You know, many men feel frustrated when erectile dysfunction pills like sildenafil or tadalafil don't deliver the results they expect. Sometimes, it can feel like you're following all the instructions, yet those ED pills are just not working. This is far more common than most people realize. Many individuals quietly struggle with questions about why Viagra doesn't work or how to make Cialis work better. For some, it becomes a cycle of hope and disappointment, leading to anxiety and doubt about their sexual health. Facing erectile dysfunction can be discouraging, especially when you've heard success stories from others but your own experience seems different. The first step is to recognize you're not alone. Millions of men worldwide experience similar issues with male performance pills. Even when you're diligent, taking your medication exactly as prescribed, you may still notice ED pills not working as you'd hoped. This confusion often leads to a lot of unnecessary worry, impacting confidence and relationships. When ED pills don't seem effective, it's natural to wonder if the problem lies with the medication, your body, or something else entirely. Understanding why sildenafil is not effective or why tadalafil is not working can help break the cycle of frustration. It's important to approach these questions with patience and the right information. Many factors, timing, diet, mental state, and more, can all play a role in how well ED medication works. Instead of giving up, consider that sometimes small adjustments can make a big difference in your results. By learning more about how to use Viagra or how to improve ED medication results, you can start to regain control of your sexual health. Many men have turned things around simply by understanding the basics and making a few lifestyle changes. If you're ready to take that first step, you're already ahead of the curve. Throughout this video, you'll discover ED treatment tips and sexual health advice that can help you move forward with confidence. Stick around, because the answers you need are often simpler than you think. And hey, if this kind of clear, no-nonsense advice helps you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. It's the best way to stay updated and support quality information. Let's dive deeper and uncover why these medications may not work as expected, so you can finally get the results you're looking for. Many men wonder exactly how ED pills like sildenafil and tadalafil actually work inside the body. The process may seem complicated at first, but the core idea is surprisingly straightforward. These medications are designed to boost blood flow to the penis, making it easier to achieve and maintain an erection when sexually stimulated. For men dealing with erectile dysfunction, understanding this mechanism is the first step to making ED pills more effective. When you take a pill like sildenafil or tadalafil, it acts by relaxing the muscles in the blood vessels. This relaxation allows more blood to flow into the erectile tissue, creating the conditions needed for a firm erection. It's important to remember, though, that these male performance pills don't increase sexual desire by themselves. They simply make it easier for your body to respond when you're aroused. So, if you're asking why Viagra doesn't work or how to make Cialis work better, understanding this foundation is essential. Sildenafil and tadalafil are both known as parade 5 inhibitors. That's just a fancy way of saying they block a chemical in your body that limits blood flow to the penis. By reducing this blockage, these ED pills improve your body's natural response to sexual stimulation. Still, if you take the pill but aren't in the right mental or physical state, you might not see results. That's why so many men search for ways to improve ED medication results or ask, why isn't my ED pill working? Knowing how to use Viagra or Cialis properly means recognizing that the medication only sets the stage. The rest is up to your mind and body working together. This understanding can prevent a lot of disappointment and guide you to better results. So, don't just expect instant magic, be mindful of how these pills interact with your unique health and habits. With this knowledge, you can start making small, strategic changes in your routine that may boost the effectiveness of your ED treatment. As we move forward, you'll discover more practical ED treatment tips and sexual health advice to help you get the most from these medications. Timing is everything when it comes to ED pills like sildenafil and tadalafil. Many men overlook this detail and end up disappointed when their ED pills are not working as expected. For these medications to be effective, you need to take them about 30 to 60 minutes before sexual activity. That window of time gives your body what it needs to fully absorb the active ingredients and help maximize blood flow. Taking the pill too soon or too late can lead to frustration. For example, if you take sildenafil but expect instant results, you may find yourself waiting without any effect. Similarly, waiting too long after taking tadalafil can also reduce its effectiveness. Understanding why Viagra doesn't work sometimes comes down to timing. Something as simple as when you take the pill can make all the difference in your experience. Another key point is that sexual stimulation is still required for these medications to work. The pill alone is not a magic switch. If you take your ED medication and then get distracted or anxious, you might not see any results. Many men who wonder how to use Viagra or how to make Cialis work better are simply missing the timing factor. It's a common but easily fixable mistake. ED treatment tips always highlight timing because it's so crucial for results. Even if you're using the correct dose and following your doctor's advice, taking the pill at the wrong time can make you think the medication isn't working. That's why experts stress this simple but powerful step for anyone struggling with ED pills not working. Once you make timing a consistent part of your routine, you'll likely see a noticeable difference in your results. Sometimes, just this adjustment is enough to turn things around and boost your confidence. As you move forward, keep this in mind and don't be afraid to experiment within the recommended timeframe to see what works best for you. Did you know that what you eat can have a big impact on how well your ED pills work? Many men are surprised to learn that heavy, fatty meals can actually slow down the absorption of sildenafil and tadalafil. When you take these medications after eating foods rich in fat, the pills take longer to reach your bloodstream, making it less likely you'll get the results you want when you need them most. That's one of the main reasons some men think their ED pills are not working. So, if you're planning a romantic evening and want your medication to be as effective as possible, it's best to stick to a lighter meal beforehand. Something simple and easy to digest allows the ED medication to be absorbed quickly and efficiently. Many experts in sexual health advice repeat this tip. Avoid heavy meals if you want to improve ED medication results and make the most of your treatment. It's also worth noting that this applies not just to sildenafil, but to tadalafil as well. Both medications can be affected by fatty foods, leading men to ask, "Why isn't my Viagra working?" Or, "How can I make Cialis work better?" Sometimes, a small dietary change is all it takes to see a significant improvement in your results. These are the kinds of practical ED treatment tips that can make a real difference. Sticking to this advice consistently is key, and it's one of those ED lifestyle changes that gets easier over time. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet, just pay attention to what you eat before taking your male performance pills. Remember, the goal is to make every dose count so you don't waste your efforts or your medication. And hey, if you appreciate these clear and practical tips, consider joining our channel's membership club and hit that super like button to help us keep bringing this valuable information to you. Your support makes all the difference and helps keep this channel up and running. With that in mind, let's explore the next important factor, patience, and why giving the process time can change everything. Patience is a powerful but often overlooked factor when it comes to ED pills not working. Many men try sildenafil or tadalafil once or twice, don't see immediate results, and quickly assume these ED pills are not effective for them. However, research and clinical experience show that it can take up to 8 separate attempts before you truly see the full benefits of these medications. This is completely normal, even if it feels frustrating at first. Your body sometimes needs time to adjust, especially if you're new to using erectile dysfunction medication. Each experience helps you understand what works best for your unique situation, when to take the pill, what to eat, and even your mental state on the day. The process is much like fine-tuning any new routine. With a little patience, you'll increase your chances of making Viagra work or improving ED medication results. It's important to approach each attempt with a calm and open mindset. If you go into the experience anxious or with high expectations, you might miss out on small but important changes. Many men who wonder why Viagra doesn't work are actually in the middle of this adjustment phase. Sticking with it, taking notes, and observing what helps or hinders your progress can make all the difference. Sometimes, talking openly with your partner about the process can help reduce pressure. Remember, you're not alone. Millions of men have faced the same struggles with male performance pills. Each try is a step closer to finding the routine that suits you best. Don't be discouraged by early setbacks. Most importantly, give yourself the grace to learn and adapt. Rushing the process rarely helps, and patience often leads to much better long-term results. Your journey to improved sexual health is unique, and a little perseverance goes a long way. Now that you know patience is key, let's move on to another essential detail: using the correct dosage to get the best results possible. Using the correct dosage is absolutely essential when it comes to ED pills like sildenafil and tadalafil. Many men are tempted to adjust their own doses if they feel their ED pills are not working. However, this approach can backfire and even create new problems. Your doctor prescribes a specific dose based on your health profile and unique needs, and following that guidance is the safest way to improve ED medication results. Taking too little might leave you frustrated with erectile dysfunction medication that seems ineffective. On the other hand, taking more than recommended does not guarantee better results and could lead to unwanted side effects. For those wondering why Viagra doesn't work or how to make Cialis work, sticking to the prescribed dose is often one of the most overlooked ED treatment tips. It's important to remember that the effectiveness of male performance pills isn't just about the amount you take, it's about the right amount for your body. Individual response to ED pills can vary, so don't be discouraged if your journey takes some trial and error under medical supervision. Always consult your healthcare provider before making any changes. If you feel your ED pills are not working even when using the correct dosage, it might be time to discuss this openly with your doctor. Sometimes, small adjustments or switching between sildenafil and tadalafil can make a significant difference. Never self-prescribe or make changes without professional advice. Remember, safety should always come first. Getting the dosage right is not only about performance but also about protecting your long-term health. With the right approach, you set yourself up for better results and a more satisfying experience overall. Let's look at another major factor that affects ED medication: your mental state and how relaxation can make all the difference. Many men are surprised to learn just how much their mental state influences the effectiveness of ED pills like sildenafil and tadalafil. Even if you're using the correct dose and following every ED treatment tip, anxiety and stress can significantly inhibit your results. The mind and body are closely connected, especially when it comes to sexual health and male performance pills. Performance anxiety is extremely common, especially if you've had a disappointing experience with ED pills not working in the past. The worry about "why isn't my Viagra working?" can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Stress and overthinking send signals that make it harder for your body to respond, no matter how well the medication is working on a physical level. Creating a relaxed environment is crucial. Take your time, focus on connection rather than performance, and allow yourself to be present in the moment. This mindset shift can help you get the most out of ED medication and see real improvements in your results. It's one of the simplest sexual health advice tips, yet one that is often overlooked. If anxiety persists, consider talking with your partner about your concerns. Open communication can reduce pressure and make the experience more enjoyable for both of you. Sometimes, relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or even light exercise before intimacy can help calm your mind and body, allowing ED pills to work as intended. Remember, your journey to improved sexual health is about more than just medication. By addressing your mental state, you're giving yourself the best chance for success. Let's continue by examining how your overall health and lifestyle habits can play a role in the effectiveness of ED pills. Your overall health plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of ED pills like sildenafil and tadalafil. Many men overlook this factor, focusing solely on the medication, but chronic conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure can significantly impact results. If you find ED pills not working, it might be time to evaluate your broader health and lifestyle habits. Conditions like diabetes and hypertension affect blood flow and nerve function, making it harder for erectile dysfunction medication to work as intended. Sometimes, improving ED medication results isn't about changing the pill, but about managing underlying health issues. This is why doctors often recommend routine checkups and a focus on healthy living for anyone using male performance pills. Lifestyle choices also make a difference. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, poor diet, and lack of exercise can all decrease the effectiveness of ED pills. Making small ED lifestyle changes, such as quitting smoking or incorporating more physical activity, can help you get better results from your treatment and improve your sexual health overall. For some men, even modest improvements in health habits lead to a noticeable difference in how well their ED medication works. Many experts in sexual health advice emphasize that medication is just one part of the equation. A balanced, healthy lifestyle can maximize the benefits of ED treatment and support your long-term well-being. If you're wondering why Viagra doesn't work or how to make Cialis work better, take a closer look at your daily routines and talk to your doctor about optimizing your overall health. Sometimes, a holistic approach is exactly what's needed to see meaningful results. Next, let's discuss when it's time to consult your doctor and why professional advice is essential for persistent ED issues. If you've tried different strategies and still find your ED pills not working, it's time to consult your doctor. Professional guidance is essential when dealing with erectile dysfunction that doesn't respond to sildenafil or tadalafil. Many men hesitate to seek help, but doctors are trained to uncover underlying causes and offer tailored solutions to improve ED medication results. Sometimes, your doctor might recommend a different dosage, switch medications, or look for health conditions that could be interfering with the effectiveness of your male performance pills. Open communication ensures you receive the best ED treatment tips for your unique situation. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. What works for someone else may not be ideal for you. Persistent erectile dysfunction may be linked to other health issues, such as hormonal imbalances, vascular disease, or even emotional stress. Your doctor can run appropriate tests to determine if something deeper is affecting your sexual health. Addressing these issues often leads to better outcomes, not only for ED but for your overall well-being. Seeking medical advice can also give you peace of mind. Instead of guessing why Viagra doesn't work or how to make Cialis work better, you'll have clear guidance and a plan that makes sense for your needs. Never feel embarrassed or ashamed. Professional support is the most reliable way to move forward. Most importantly, don't ignore ongoing problems with ED medication. Early intervention often leads to better results and prevents frustration from building up over time. Consulting your doctor is a smart step toward reclaiming your confidence and enjoying a healthier, more satisfying life. Now, let's explore some alternative solutions if standard ED pills aren't providing the results you're looking for. If you've made all the right adjustments and still find that ED pills are not working, don't lose hope. There are alternative solutions available. By the way, if you value this kind of honest, expert advice, join our channel's membership club, leave a super like to support our work, follow the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback helps us bring even more practical guidance to you. Alternative treatments for erectile dysfunction are more accessible and effective than ever before. For some men, options like penile injections, vacuum erection devices, or urethral suppositories offer excellent results when oral medications fail. A urologist can explain these choices and help you decide what's most appropriate for your situation. Another promising option is psychotherapy or counseling, especially if emotional or relationship factors play a role in ED. Working with a trained therapist can address underlying stress or anxiety, which often boosts the effectiveness of other ED treatment tips. Never underestimate the power of a healthy mind when it comes to sexual health advice. In recent years, there has been growing interest in lifestyle interventions, such as structured exercise programs or weight management, which can dramatically improve male performance and overall health. Even when ED pills like sildenafil or tadalafil are not effective, these ED lifestyle changes can be a game changer for many men. Some men may also benefit from hormone therapy or newer medications, depending on their individual health profile. Consulting a healthcare provider who specializes in sexual health ensures you get the most current and comprehensive guidance. Remember, medical advances are happening all the time. There's always hope for improvement. Finally, the most important takeaway is this: don't give up. If standard ED medication isn't the answer for you, there are many other routes to explore. Stay proactive, keep communicating with your doctor, and remain open to different solutions. Your path to better sexual health is unique, and support is always available. Managing erectile dysfunction is a journey that requires patience, understanding, and the right information. From optimizing the use of sildenafil and tadalafil to exploring alternative solutions, there are countless ED treatment tips and sexual health advice to help you regain control. Sometimes, what feels like a setback, e.g. pills not working, can actually be the start of a new, more effective approach. Every man's experience is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. That's why it's so important to keep an open mind, work closely with your healthcare provider, and continue exploring new strategies. Whether it's making ED lifestyle changes, managing overall health, or consulting a specialist, your dedication to improvement makes all the difference. Remember, the most important thing is not to give up. Information, guidance, and new treatments are always emerging in the field of male performance and sexual health. If you're willing to keep learning, you'll continue finding new answers to the question, how to improve ED medication results. There's a lot more to uncover about optimizing your sexual health, so make sure you stay connected to the channel for upcoming videos with more expert advice. And don't forget, your feedback and questions are always welcome in the comments. What's the next step in your journey? Sometimes, just one new insight can open up a world of possibilities. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep taking positive steps forward.